Alright YouTube, welcome back. Today is day 2 of working. Day 2 of actually doing work. So, complete hack job. During my break, I came back and I tightened up those 2 bolts in the back that I talked about. They're tightened up, does not leak like it used to. It doesn't leak at all. And if I do see a leak, I at least now know that it's coming from the transmission adapter that goes to the differential. I don't know what it's called. But in between the transmission and that other piece behind it, yeah, that adapter piece has to get changed out if it continues to leak, because I tightened it up and it stopped leaking. So if it comes from anywhere in the back, it has to be that. Now, I digress to the next point. It was leaking from over here. All right. Yep, you guys can't see it. So yes, the engine cooler connector was bad. So long story short, what happened was, had to chase one down. End up O'Reilly's had one. It cost about $25 after taxes. Went ahead and bought it. Took the other one out. You have to use a 1-inch wrench. Well, the way I did it, I had to use a 1-inch wrench because I didn't want to take this off and take this off, take all of that stuff off. So that's what I did. Ends up, it probably would be better just to take all of that stuff off and take the time versus not taking stuff off and doing what I did. So now I gotta bolt this back up against the wall. I want to sand this a little bit and then paint it. But yeah, let's do that. All right, gang. So next on the list, we're going to give this a quick little sand down and throw some primer on it. I mean, quick. It's gonna be pointless sanding this down, but we're going to do it real quick.
In my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I made.
That is no way, shape, or form the correct way to repair that. But that's the best she gonna get. I'm gonna flip it over, paint the other side a little bit. I'm gonna let it dry for a second. Then I'm gonna put her back in there. And then throw the battery in it. We're gonna plug the engine cooling line back into it, but this is one key. This is the old one. I don't know if you want to call this a pin, but keep this in there so that you can just slide the line right over it and you don't got to fight with this once that connector is already on the transmission. So it's pretty hot out here, guys, and I would show you, but I know the camera isn't gonna pick this up, so I'm gonna just plug the engine line back up. Okay, guys, I put the bottom line in. All you got to do is just push it in, keep the little pin on there, sprayed this up, installed that. Now I'm gonna grab the battery, throw it in there, pray to God that she turns on, check for leaks. This truck has been a spiritual journey. Everything I just pray for, I just pray that it works. I take my time, so let's go grab that battery and see what she does. Once again, I've been taking off a lot of the accessories because this used to be a plow truck. I've been taking off all of those accessories. It's really going to just come down to seeing if she turns on. I want to see these headlights because I've been playing with some of those headlights too. So got to do some diagnosing of that too at another day. And another reason why the oil cooler was leaking, they had put a gasket in there to stop it from leaking. I'm thinking that it was leaking because the gasket in here just has been flattened out too much over time. So let's try to turn her on, see if she's leaking. One of the most important things to do when you got a truck like this and you want to stay on a budget is create a list of stuff that you got to get next time you go to the junkyard. So the list can be really minuscule if you go to a pick and pull like I go to. I'm gonna create a list and say 04 Silverado, and let's say this, that battery tray, I gotta get one of those bolts. I do stuff like this just to make the truck complete, man. Like all of the missing bolts and stuff, I really don't like that. That's not professional, in my humble opinion. I really need a transmission cooler because this one has been deleted. I need a daytime running light. Once I get that one daytime running light, I can swap out this one from the plow harness to my real harness, and I can get that one going too. Exhaust, and I need everything. For today, we did a very good job, guys. We stopped the leak from the transmission. We stopped the leak from the engine oil cooler. I just got done wiping up the back of this wheel with engine degreaser, so whenever it starts to leak again, I can find out what is leaking. And if I had better light, I would show you, but it's just getting too dark. All right, guys, so it's pretty hot outside. We did a really good job today. Fixed 2 different leaking points. The transmission is completely not leaking, and now that engine oil cooler connector plug is not leaking too. So far, we're like $40 in parts to get those 2 leaks corrected. If the transmission does leak a little bit more, I know it's the gasket behind it between the adapter and the transmission. We'll get that replaced. That's going to be about $13. If I need to get a new adapter, I think those are like $40. Slowly but steadily, I will find an exhaust, tame her down. If I can find, Chevy gang, everybody who has a Chevy, I need your help. If I can find an O2 sensor harness that I can fish through, connect to the harness, I'd do it. I'd do it. That way she can better map out her fuel, oxygen trims, and all of that good stuff. And plus, she needs, whoever did that exhaust, god damn it, why would you do that? Like, I get it, it's cool to have a straight pipe, but why? The truck had all these other problems that you could have fixed, but you chose to cut the exhaust off. And I think they cut the wire harness for that, so just pray for me, man. That's all I can ask for. Make sure you hit the like button, comment something down below. Make sure your hands stay dirty, and until next time, peace.